save this question for last just because I know you're a big fan of the NCAA football video game, and you were one of the main voices on there. And
Yeah.
something that goes, I know you're not a huge Twitter guy. You pop in and out every now and then, but something that goes on in the video game community that I've seen from afar is that there's still people out there that have the PlayStation 3s and they're playing NCAA 14, NCAA 13, and they have what's called these dynasty communities of where they actually have the updated rosters of players in 2020 that are actually on the video game now, just because there wasn't a copy that has been made since 2014, I believe. So is there a situation where we may see the video game return soon?
I've talked with the folks at EA Sports at length over the years. I think going back to the Ed O'Bannon case, and one of the saddest things about all that is all these players that grew up like you when you were 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old. You played that game. You loved that game. And when you finally got old enough, man, it's like, man, I can relate. Now I'm in college and this is so cool. Or guys that are at Oklahoma are playing the game and they're on the game. Like that was a thrill for those guys, right? And to have that taken away from whatever it's been now, the last 6 years or so, it's just sad, because at the end of the day, I think people would be shocked by what the players would actually receive. You know, if the name, image, and likeness goes through, I think people would be shocked by how little the players would receive. I mean, they might get a free game. You know, that's about the amount of what that might be worth. Maybe it's a little bit more, but it's not a ton. And the players have lost out all these years of being able to play. So I know that there's a lot that goes into it. I know that they're hopeful that they'll continue to go down a path. My best hope would be within the next couple of years that we see a video game. But trust me, EA Sports hears the noise. They hear the demand. They're flattered by that, and they're going to do everything that they can within the rules and the guidelines to be able to provide players and, of course, fans an NCAA video game where they don't have to go all the way back to 14 and download the current rosters. So let's keep our fingers crossed on that, because I'm just like you. I played that game for hours and hours back in the day.